Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler, and this is my first of two 2021 TTM autograph recap videos. This video are going to show you all the bulky TTM items, and then my next video is going to have a whole bunch of autographs. Those are going to be my trading cards, also the index cards or photo cards or miscellaneous things they may have sent back. So that's going to have well over 1,000 items to show you. Not that I'll do it individually, but this video I'll show you stuff individually. I have 14 bulky TTM autographs. I'm going to show you these items in the order with which I received them during the year of 2021. So first up, I actually did send out a bobblehead of Richie Zisk. There was the lumber company back in the 70s for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Manny Sanguine, Willie Stargell, Richie Hebner, Dave Parker, Al Oliver, Richie Zisk, and Rennie Stennett. And obviously I will not get this signed by Willie Stargell. But I did not have Richie Zisk. I had everybody else other than Stargell, which that would be impossible to have received the Stargell autograph bobblehead of this series. But I sent it out to Richie Zisk with a $20 donation. He signed the box. Got a little nervous. I'm like, oh, he signed the box. Well, let me look at it. And I opened it up. And there it is, right there, Richie Zisk. It's like, oh, good, he signed the box. Or he signed the bobblehead, too. So, whenever I meet in person, usually it's a sign along the base. Hey, he signed right across himself. That's cool. So, oh my gosh, that is like a project that is done, the bobblehead project. So then a couple months later, with a $10 donation, I sent this old RC Cola can, as that's another project I've been working on. And he signed it. You know, sending a can through the mail, worry about getting damaged. Well, this is a strong can. Okay, well, next up, now I don't remember what the donations were for some of these folks. But next up, local guy, Chuck Fusina, Penn State, on the cover of this Sports Illustrated. That came out nice. That was a good addition. I don't want to take the magazines or programs out of the bags here. They're all backed and bagged. So next up, I found this photo for $1 or $2 at Trader Jack's flea market and thought, well, I think he signs. And I don't know if I'll ever really get an autograph of him otherwise, so let's do it. Travis Kershke, member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And there he is, sacking a quarterback. More importantly, a Browns quarterback. That's important. Looks like he might actually be about to lose the football, too. All right, this next one, I was bragging because I don't use the word spanked too often. I don't want to abuse it, but this, Vern Law absolutely spanked this 1961 Sports All-Stars baseball magazine. Oh my gosh. Cy Young, World Series champ, 1960. Comeback Player of the Year, Lou Gehrig Award, 1965. Two-time All-Star, 1960. Oh my gosh. That was cool. I think I sent him like a $20 donation to try to entice him to sign more. Just like I think I sent him $25, or maybe it was $20. Bill Mazeroski on this 1960 program. And this is done. I'm not sending it to anyone else. I got Dick Groat, who was the NL MVP in 1960. I got Vern Law, who was, you know, the Cy Young winner in 1960. And then I got Mazeroski, and I asked for this inscription. That's why I gave a little more. He did. 1960 World Series game-winning home run. Ooh, that's pretty. Those are my two favorites, without a doubt. All right, next up, and he signs his trading cards in black ballpoint pen. He signed this one in a blue Sharpie. We got Gene Alley. Oh, him and Mazeroski in the middle there. Ooh, that was some good infield there for the Pirates. Alright, so this next one, he's a very popular TTMer. He's very reasonably priced, and I sent him 2 items because why not? I mean, yeah. So, the first item is this season ticket holder order form. I picked this up at Trader Jack's flea market for pretty cheap. It was a little bit whammoed on the corner, but I fixed it pretty darn well. We got Sid Breem. This is the lesser of the two. Now, I do want to get this signed by Doug Drabeck. He had a private signing, and I missed it. Just, you know, you lose track of things sometimes. But the other thing he signed, it was already signed by Mike LaValliere. And I gave him a little extra. He's $4 a photo. So I gave him 10 and asked, could you add the slide and get over it, Spanky, since Mike LaValliere said you were out? And he totally did it. Okay. This is my third favorite because it cannot beat out that spanked Vern Law magazine or the 1960 program with Mazeroski, Grote, and Law on it. But it can't because this was such a sad moment. But this looks awesome with the he was out and get over it, Spanky. Yeah. Good stuff. I only got 5 more things to show you. Well, I don't send a whole lot of bulky stuff out. Next up, we got Dave Justy, signed in a thin black Sharpie. It's nice. Now this next one actually has 3 autographs on it, but the very first one I got was TTM from Richie Hebner. He has a nice autograph. I then got signed by Steve Blass and Al Oliver at the Mainline Autograph Show. This is a completed project as Pops Willie Stargell and Bruce Keeson are no longer with us. So, that's cool. This next one's cool, but it's not cool. I really liked Clint Hurtle. He just got hired with the Rockies. That's great. And yeah, from prospect to bust to leader, yeah, he was definitely a leader for the Pittsburgh Pirates for a bit there. The only thing I was annoying was I sent a gold Sharpie, asked if he could use the gold Sharpie, signed in silver, which silver has a tendency to streak or not be very bold, which is what happened here. And he, you know, it's like, well, I encouraged him to keep the Sharpie, which he did, but he didn't sign it in gold, so that's the risk you take. But I'm griping too much. Stop that. 2 more to show you. We got Jim Tracy, who was the skipper, the manager for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So that's pretty cool. I think I saw Jason Bay had a private signing not too terribly long ago. That'd be a cool item to do, but that's okay. It's cool the way it is. So I got Jim Tracy on a spring training on deck magazine. And finally, a wrestling return. On July 1982, just before I was born, we got Jerry the King Lawler, who signed in a blue paint pen with the word King and the Hall of Fame inscription. WWE Hall of Fame. 07. No, it's not 07, that's 07. So what a way to finish it out. Those are the 14 bulky TTM autographs I received. My second video is going to show you all my trading cards, which would also include index cards that some of the athletes would sign, photo cards that they may have put in or I may have sent out, and some miscellaneous items. There's going to be a very large amount of autographs to show you, but you know, if I had to pick out a favorite, number 1, number 2, and the slide, I actually buried it underneath here. Probably a good place for it. So let me know in the comments below what you think. My next video is going to be huge. I upload a TTM video on Mondays, and I also upload an autograph or trading card video on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everybody.